Hi. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about financing your home or investment on the Cape. And there are several ways of doing it and looking back on how things have happened. So if we looked at about a year ago, we all know that the prices on the Cape continue to go up, and that's because there's no inventory. However, if you looked at a year ago, most people are using some type of investment to help pay for the property. So a year ago, you compare the S&P 500 or NASDAQ, and you look at where we are today. So a year ago, the S&P 500 was at a point where we're realizing today about 18% higher. And a year ago, compared to today, for the S&P 500, we're up almost 26%. Interest rates have gone from 6.1%. And they anticipate that this year, over the course of the year, they're pretty steady, and they'll probably stagnate between 5.8 and 6.1%. So the interest rates aren't going to change that much, and they don't ever anticipate that we'll ever see 3% again. So we kind of have to come to realize that that's probably not going to happen. But how can we finance this property going forward? Well, in the last year, you have made a return on your stock investments of anywhere from 18 to 25%, let's say, to be conservative. So if you were to take out just that increase, you would be looking at investments that were equal to what you had last year, and you would have a pool of money to put down as a down payment on a property. And what you're doing is you're taking and kind of dispersing and can't think of the word at the moment, but you're dispersing your investments from all in stocks and bonds to now part of that being real estate as part of your portfolio. So if you were to look at how can I invest it, another option would be take some of that money out of your investments. These are just suggestions because I'm not an investment advisor. But also maybe look at a HELOC on your existing property. There's lots of different options to look at. And if you need a mortgage professional, I'm happy to recommend a couple that I deal with quite a bit, who can give you a pre-approval really quickly and make recommendations for how to pull different sources of income together so that you can afford that Cape House, and how much you can afford and how much you want to afford. What you can afford isn't always what you want to pay. So it's a good idea to have all of that information together with you before you start looking. So if you're ready to look, please get in touch. I'm happy to send you some properties that are currently available. Things are moving very quickly still, so we want to make sure that if you see something of interest that you come down and take a look, or I'm happy to do a walkthrough tour for you. Anyway, have a great week, everybody, and I'll see you next time.